Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, and I'm here alive and well, ready to freaking crush it today. It is the weekend, and I usually don't work on the weekend unless I got a deal or I got something that I got to take care of, and we got something we got to take care of. I was really busy this week, but we talked to Jay, one of the members of the club. We called a seller, made him an offer, he accepted, and today I'm showing you exactly what type of contract you use to sign with a seller. Okay. A lot of people are probably unsure of what kind of contract you need. So I'm going to show you right now exactly what kind of contract you have. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what real estate contract you need to use and how to fill it out. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to explain it to you, and then I'm going to show you how to fill it out with Jay right here on the call. And, definitely stick around because you're going to find out what resources you need to get this contract, where you can find one to do deals and assign contract, where to find it, like I said, and what software and what information you need to use in order to send a contract if you aren't going to be able to just print it out and go get them to sign it. So let's freaking dive in, everybody. So if you haven't seen my mind map that I give out for free, there's a free and a paid version depending on, what resources you need out of it. But I'm just going to show you on the mind map. If you go to step 8, that's the step where you make offers to sellers. Here is the wholesale contract. It is assignable. There is one for on market, and there is one that's when someone has a property listed on the MLS, and there is one for off market. Here's a video of me filling out the contract just strictly. I just fill it out. But this time I'm telling you what kind of contract it is, and then we're going to fill it out. Okay. So if you need this agreement, the agreement that I use, it's battle tested, battle approved. I mean, it's been through people trying to cancel it. And we say, hey, you can't, you signed an agreement. So anyway, here is where you can get the assignment contract that I use. Again, it's a beast. It's got, and actually there's a couple other contracts that are available for you too, if you want to look at different ways to, whatever works for you. But I have mine that I specifically like to use. So anyway, here's the assignment contract. Pretty cool. Okay. It's in the mind map. And if you're watching this video, the link to the free mind map is available. Obviously, if you want the contracts, everything that's available in the mind map, the free one shows you the processes, the systems, everything you need. But if you want my resources, you got to join the All Access program. No problem. So now that you guys know where to find the contract, let's talk about what kind of contract it is. All right. So the real estate purchase contract that I use, and what it does, guys, it's just drafted by an attorney. It's nothing crazy. It just says we're going to buy the property for all cash, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in a second. Let's dive into what services you need to send a contract, because we're about to send this deal out and have this seller sign it. So right here, you need either DocuSign. I use PandaDoc. There's many different softwares out there, but we use PandaDoc. So let's go right into it. You just need a software where you can put your contract in here and go to town on it. So I'm going to be the buyer on this one. So you got Nathan, and then there's one signer for the seller. The seller's name is Donald Davis. All right. So we're going to put Donald Davis, and he told me to email it to his wife. So here it is. And by the way, this is a mobile home that he owns the land in Tucson. And, he accepted the offer. He's like, let's freaking go. Thanks to Jay, crushing it on the phone. He's 19 years old, and he crushed it. He got it done. All right. So, hey, Jay, you ready, bro? You ready to come on here? Let's go through this contract, bro. You ready? All right. Jay's probably watching, or he's about to hop on.
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's get it, bro. So this is a contract for purchase of residence or the real estate. This is the one I use. You have access to it, and since you're a club member, and all you got to do is fill this thing out, man. It's pretty simple, and let's fill it out together. All right. So we got the address right here. Okay. So we're going to go copy and paste this bad boy in here. Property address. Let's see if I do this. Perfect. Okay. So that's the address. The purchase price on this mobile home is $65,000. Now our plan is to have 5 days of due diligence to find a buyer, and if we don't, we're going to go back to him and say, hey, after sign, sorry, I'm just writing due diligence deadline 5 days after the contract is signed. Actually, I'm just going to put till next Friday just to make it easy. because he said he'd give us 5 days. So 9. Let's just do Friday. What is that? 12/9. Okay, 12/9/22. Due diligence deadline. And our goal again is to find a buyer. If we don't find someone, Jay, and someone offers like 40K or 30K, we're just gonna go say, hey, look, we talked to our partners, we're ready to go, but we're gonna need to be at less than what the buyer said they'd offer. Does that make sense? That's how you like get your fee involved and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So again, this is a normal real estate purchase contract. You have the address, the price, the due diligence, if you have due diligence. So what he said is he owns it in an LLC with his brothers. So we're gonna put the LLC there, and it's called Davis Brothers LLC. So we're gonna put that there. So that is who we're dealing with. Seller, today's date, address, purchase price, terms. This is just all legal stuff. It's just like talks about taxes. If there's any issues with the property, they have to let us know. No liens. We get possession as soon as we close. We have an inspection. We have the right to inspection of the property. Contingency is we have the right to back out. Risk of loss is if the house blows up before we buy it, we don't have to buy it. Acceptance of contract, you can put like by Sunday, but I usually just say NA because if they're going to sign or not, I don't usually put a deadline on them. So earnest money, we try to put down as little as possible and you can explain to the seller like, hey, we buy a lot of properties all cash, so we don't put a lot of money down just because we're quick about it. And if they have a problem with that, then you can discuss it. We would do the close date, and let's say by the end of September. I say September. I meant December. 12/30. If you have any questions, let me know. But right here says buyer agrees to purchase property in as his condition, subject to appraisal. If you want to get one, buyer pays all closing costs. Buyer may assign or transfer the rights to buy this property. So that is your assignment clause. It just says we can assign it. In the event that the buyer defaults, you get our earnest money. The seller agrees by signing this that he can't go sell with someone else. Time is of the essence to close the deal. This allows us to market the contract on the MLS if we want to. We're telling them that we do that if we need to. Buyer disclosures, that's to protect us so they can't sue us in the future since after they see we make money, because we're telling them right now we're here to make money. Attorneys, if they try to back out and we have to go to court, they got to pay for it. Seller acknowledges that we both agreed on this deal and prohibition. And to be real, I've done this for 4 years. I still don't know what that means, but who cares? And bada bing, bada boom, it's ready, dude. What do you think?
It looked good to me.
Any questions?
Not really. This isn't my first time filling out a contract. Like I told you before, when I first got my first week. My first week got into it. I just I signed a bad deal. But I think I downloaded like a free contract from Rick.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Something similar. It was just it got the same terms. Like most of it looked just like. I mean, not like it don't look just like this, but it had the same terms.
Yeah, of course it's a little different, but hey, man. So yeah, that's good. That's good that you're able to see, I guess, what a different contract looks like. Again, you don't have to have the same contract. It's not like there's a nationwide specific real estate contract to wholesale or buy someone's property all cash. They're all different. There's ones from all different coaches, all different companies. This is the one I use, and yeah. So anyway, here it is, guys. We're gonna send this off, and then what I'm gonna give to you, Jay, is you're going to go call them after I send this and just remind them, hey, we sent that over. Sorry, it took some time. We've been really busy. Will you sign that right now so we can start our due diligence process on Monday? And, just let me know. If he signs, then I'll get it. But pretty much that's all we really need. We got everything set up, right?
All right.
All right, send via email. Let's send this junk. All right, create new document. And I'll fill it out right now. So my portion is signed. And this is bada bing. That's it, bro. You make offers, you send contracts, they sign or they don't. And my thing, I usually, before I send the contract, Jay, I call them and I would say, hey, Donald, I just sent you the contract. I wanted to review it with you before you sign it to make sure you don't have any questions. Do you have some time to look at it right now? Okay, great. All right, I'll send it. So actually, I don't even send it until I get them on the phone, because the chances of them ghosting you, if you send the contract, it's pretty likely that if you just send it and you just hope they sign, that they can go bring the contract to someone else, try to get a higher offer. So again, this is my process. I fill it out. I call them. I say, hey, are you in front of your computer? Or do you have 5 minutes that we can look at this contract before you sign? I just want to make sure you don't have any questions about it before I send it. Oh, no, I'm good. Send it over. I'm on my computer. Okay, great. I send it. He opens up the contract. We go through it. I read it, not step by step, but I go through it little by little just to make sure he doesn't have any questions. And then I say, hey, is everything good to go? Yeah, everything's good. All right. Can you sign it just so we can get the ball rolling right now? Okay, great. So again, I usually don't send it unless they're on the phone, but my excuse is it's Saturday and you got this. All right.
All right.
And that's the cool thing, man. Like this deal, you know, like because you're in the club, I'm willing to do deals and hook you up. Like, I mean, it's whatever, bro. Like, let's do deals together. Let's share the love, right?
Yeah.
And again, guys, if you're not in my club, I mean, you got Jay here as an example. I will literally call sellers that I get. I'll work with you. I'll say, hey, let's do this deal together. I want you to learn. Friggin' let's go.